Okay, let's see the inheritance. So what is inheritance? Inheritance is the procedure by which one contract can inherit the attributes and methods of another contract. Solidity supports multiple inheritance. Contract can inherit other contract by using is keyword. Note, we actually also did inheritance in the freshman track. Uh, as we have covered the freshman track, in which we have import the ERC20 uh, contract and also ERC 721 contract uh, from Open Zeppelin and inherit it in our contract to use their functionalities. So we can use is keyword to inherit the contract. So let's see, a parent contract which has a function that can be override by a child contract must be declared as virtual function. Sorry. A parent contract which has a function that can be overridden by a child contract must be declared as a virtual function. A child contract that is going to be overridden a parent function must be used the override keyword, and the order of inheritance matters if parents contract share methods or attributes by the same name. So let's see the example. Copy this code and paste it here. So here we have so many contracts in one file. So let's see them one by one. We can also put them in separate file and import it here. Okay, first the contract A, declare a virtual function foo which can be overridden by the children because we have defined it virtual. Okay, now constructor or contract B which is extended from contract A. So we will have access of this function. Now let's see override A dot foo. We have override A dot foo because we have defined it again in the contract B, but also allow this function to be overridden by further children. So we specify both keywords virtual and override. So basically we can allow this function to be override again by using this keyword, and we are overriding the contract A function, so we are writing this keyword override. Now let's move on to contract C, which is also similar to contract B above. Now let's move on to contract D. When inheriting from multiple contracts, if a function is defined multiple times, the rightmost parent contracts function is used. So let's see. For multiple inheritance we can use comma. We have inherited B, contract B and contract C, which are inherited from contract A. So there is a graph. B and C is a child of A, and then D is a child of B, and E is a child of C. Okay. Now let's, and also E is a child of B, and D is a child of C. Now let's see this function. So what if we call foo function in the contract D? So basically it will return C, since C is the rightmost parent with function foo. So C is the rightmost parent with the function foo. So override BC means we want to override the method that exists in two parents. So that is the syntax how we can override the two contracts function by using the bracket and name with the comma separated name of a contract with a comma. Now here super is a special keyword that is used to call function in the parent contract. So here we are using the keyword super.foo because it will going to call the parent contract function. Now let's see contract E. It is more or like same as contract D. It's also uh, inherited from C and B, and B is the rightmost, so it will return B. So let's run it and see how it works. Let's delete it and let's deploy it. Okay, now you can see that there are many contracts you can see when you have deployed your smart contract. Sorry, when you have compiled smart contract, because there are multiple smart contract, so you have multiple options of contracts in it. So which contract we want to deploy? We want to deploy the contract D because it is inherited from B and C. Let's deploy it and now call the function foo. So here it is, we got the value C. And what if we deploy the contract, just minimize it and deploy the contract E? Here it is, we have deployed the contract E, and let's see what is the value of contract. It should be P. Yes, it's P. So that's how inheritance work inside a smart contract. Let's move on to the next section. First, complete the quiz. Contract B is A is inheriting B is inheriting A and B are the same contracts. So basically B is inheriting A. Now move on to next topic, the important one, very important one, transferring ETH.